The worst thing to happen to any man is doing something they do not like just because they want to make so much money from it. A lot of people are associating winning at life as taking up something you do not like just to make money from it and feeling like at least that's the ultimate goal. Let me just do something that makes me money, and then liking it is secondary. Enjoying it is secondary as long as it makes me money. I want to tell you today that you can do every single thing you like. You can love your job like crazy. You can do something that is your passion and make so much money from it. I'm talking today on the ultimate trial. 3 things you need to completely win at life. And what's winning at life if your income is not up there? Again, I repeat, you do not have to take on several jobs you do not like, working for somebody you absolutely hate, or trying to learn a skill that is so different from who you are just because you heard that it's an high income skill. What you love, your passion, can be a high income skill. So the first thing in the trial, in the ultimate trial, is knowledge. Now hold on, not the kind of knowledge that you might be thinking about. This knowledge is not about you paying for a course or reading a book to learn something different than what you already know. The knowledge I'm talking about here is acquiring that knowledge that will help you make so much money from what you already know to do or from what you already love like crazy. Work does not have to be miserable. You don't have to be very saddened by your job, depressed by your job. You don't have to hate your boss, but stay at the job because you think it's the only thing that can make you money. I promise you, you can do everything that you love, or that one thing that you love from the bottom of your heart, and it takes care of everything that you need in life. Hell yeah. And that's the knowledge I'm talking about. The knowledge to know how to be able to do that. I have an entire course called Discover Hidden Jobs and Negotiate High Pay just based on this. What that course is a 2-hour webinar, and I recorded it, and of course it's up on Selar. What it basically talks about is how you can make money from one thing it is that you do, or you can monetize what you already do in several ways. If what you already do is something that you love and you think that you're not making so much money from it because you feel you can't make so much money from a particular skill, I promise you, all you need is to take that course, and you would see that you did not know what you have been missing all of this while. You don't have to change career. You don't have to do 2, 3, 4 jobs because you want to be able to accumulate the money and make ends meet. You can do what you love and make so much money off of it. I promise you. The link to that course will be in the caption. Take the course. Once you're done with the course, I would have a one-on-one call with you, and you can tell me everything that you got off the back of the course, and we'll further structure how you can make money from what you already do or from what you have passion for. Now, the second thing in our trial is called work ethic. Now, this one, don't overthink it. You don't have to work 24 hours before you win at life. No, you don't even have to work all 8 hours, 9 hours, 10 hours before you win at life. And by winning at life, I mean before you are able to make so much money. Number of hours you work should not determine your pay. Yes, number of hours you work should never, if presently number of hours you work is equal to your pay, or the more you work the more you get paid, there's a problem. To be able to work fewer hours and get crazy paid, it is very possible. I do something that already does that for me, and I keep unlocking new levels of how to do this. All you need in a day is focus work. There's somebody called Danko. If you don't know him, check YouTube and just type Danko, DANKOE. You listen to me, he calls something 4-hour work day. Do focus work for 4 hours, and that could set you up so good. I mean, consistent 4 hours every day. You don't need 24 hours. It's about the focus work that you do. So work ethic in this study is how many hours of focus work can you get to do, and 2, the things that others will procrastinate on doing. When you do them, these are the things that will guarantee that you win. Say for example, you work in sales. In sales, Most salespeople, they run away from activities like calling clients or calling up on the prospect because they feel like, what if they drop the call on me? So they're always scared. They give themselves excuses before even jumping on that call. Some salespersons that are not monitored, they manage to make a couple of calls and then they push the rest off till later. Now let me tell you how you as a salesperson can have a great work ethic and outwork the next salesperson. All those activities that an average salesperson will want to procrastinate on, you will do it. What are these activities? Calling. You call regardless. You get on the call regardless. You don't overthink getting on the call. You just get the right skills necessary to phone call or to cold call, and you get on that call. Even if the call is dropped on you, you call the next client and the next client and the next client. The point is just ensuring that you do not give excuses for those activities that an average salesperson will give excuse for. If you are in any other field, your work ethic could be how many hours of knowledge taking in do you do every day on your field. You take in knowledge, you buy a course, you don't procrastinate on it. You are what else could you be doing? You're watching a YouTube video because it is one on learning and not on skits. You ensure that you watch it till the end. I have a video where I talked about that. When you are reading a book or you buy a course, you don't do it just once and then forget about it. You don't just go through it once and just push it aside. The way it sticks better, the way the course really soaks into your being and you get results from it, is when you do it over and over. I'll give you a very typical example. If you've ever gone to college or university, that's what it's called here in Nigeria, the eye flyers, most of the eye flyers, before exams, they've read the course material 2 times, 3 times. That's the reason why you, an average student, will write the same exam with them and score on average, why they would go so high. Because you just read close to exams and you're able to at least pass. But they read the course material way before exam. So by the time exams were near, they were reading the course material the second time, some even the third time. When I was in school, somebody that read the course materials for like up to 4 times before exams. There's just no way on planet Earth that you will get the same result as that person, except perhaps you're a genius. Or maybe you just got lucky. But usually, the eye flyers, they have a set of routines. Their work ethic outweighs every other average student. That is why there will always be a disparity. And that's the kind of ethic I'm talking about. In your field, if you want to win over every other person, if you want to be one of the top 1% in your choosing career, in your choosing job, in your choosing brand, in your business, in your skill, whatever it is. Second thing in the trial that's everything that you need is work ethic. Outwork every other person. It's not about number of hours here. Please listen to me. It's about how many hours you used to do focus work and the activities that really, really, really move the needle for you. I hope you understand. Now to the third part in the trial, that is everything that you need to win in life. It's called financial literacy. And when it comes to winning at life, I hope you know that it's basically people associate them winning, or you and I, what it takes to win is that you are doing great at your job and then you're able to keep making money and sustain the money. The first and second one talks about how you can make your money and increase how much you earn over time. And this third one will teach you how you can allocate that money to multiply that money and sustain that lifestyle that your increased pay is helping you build. Financial literacy is just simply how you think about money, when you make money, the way you allocate the money. This talks about things around budgeting, around financial planning. You could be earning, say, 300k in a month, and somebody says, come and buy an ashwebi. If you're Nigerian, you know what ashwebi means. I mean, somebody's wedding, the outfits that everybody wears together to that person's wedding is called ashwebi. So somebody tells, come and buy an ashwebi of 50,000. You will feel that I earn 300k, I should be able to afford 50,000 to buy it. But in the real sense of it, you might not be able to afford it. Let me explain. Because of things like other costs incurred that you might not know that you are incurring. In Nigeria, we pay rent yearly. So that your rent in a year is, let me say, 600,000. But you feel like it's just a year 600,000. But in the real sense of financial planning, if you're really financially literate, you should be putting aside your rent for the year monthly. So that's 600 divided by 12. That will give us 50,000 in a month. So it means that if you're earning 300,000, 50k from that 300,000 should go towards a savings for your rent. Then, of course, you go to work, or even if you work from home, you have expenses that you incur when you just step out. That's another transport expenses. You have data costs, you have food, lifestyle costs. All these things are still from that your monthly income. And if you now have debt, another percentage should be going to paying back the debt. Now, look at everything I've said. Looking at it, everything that you expend in a month should be almost that 300,000. If you really break down what you really expend in a month, I mean all those costs that you don't even know that are eating costs. So you can see that from this, you could very much likely not be able to afford an ashwabi of 50,000, but you do not know because you feel like the money comes bulk, I can just pay for the ashwabi. This is what financial literacy helps you do. It helps you budget, it helps you plan financially. Then the higher knowledge of it helps you invest to make more money. When you now begin to put money together, you can see, okay, now I have a bulk money, I have 100,000, I have 200,000, I put it in stock, I put it in bond. When it is more, I start a real estate payment plan. That's what financial literacy is just all about. So you can see that these three are basically all you need to win at life. If you really want to know more on financial planning, on everything financial literacy, from financial planning to investing, you can book a one-on-one consultation with me, because that's an entirely different topic that I cannot really merge with this one. You can text me on WhatsApp on 08167865651, or use the link in my bio, in this YouTube bio, to text me directly on WhatsApp, and we can talk everything about your finances tailored for you. So you can see that these three are just the ultimate trial. I mean, what else do you need if you know how to do what you love and make so much money from it without spending 24 hours slaving yourself at something that you do not like? What else do you need if you are really not doing something that you hate and with a boss that you hate, and then you now even know how to multiply the money after you have made the money? Is that not all that you need to win at life? Make money, you increase the amount that you make over time without changing anything it is that you already do. Just learn more how to make more money from what you already love. And when the money comes in, you know how to make that money work for you. What else do you need to win at life? So that'll be the end of today's YouTube video. If you've not subscribed to those points, you really should subscribe, because next week will always be better than this week. See you next time.